What's happening? Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down. No.
Drum roll, please. Can anybody guess?
Thank you. Come again.
Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This is my build guide / showcase for the Werewolf Fury Druid in Project Diablo 2 Season 2. Season 2 seems to be the season of the Druid. As you may know from my first video, I made a Fire Druid, but this time it's time to go melee. And as you'll see in the gameplay, this build is probably one of the strongest melee characters in the game, and you can cover all endgame content, including maps, Ubers. Just a very strong build overall, and I think in the future I'm going to transition this and try to do declone as well. So, jumping straight in to our stats, we need enough strength to wear our weapon, which is here, 215, you'll see it shortly. No points into dexterity, and the rest of the points dumped into vitality. You need that life, it's a big survivability bonus. Try to get as much as possible in there. No points into energy. For our skills, nothing into the elemental tree, and into the shape-shifting tree. This is our main skill use. So we've maxed lycanthropy. It improves our maximum life, gives us a big bonus to that, and as well as attack rating. Werewolf, we transform our bodies into a werewolf, so this is our main pre-buff. Before we go and fight monsters, we transform into werewolf form and go around killing people. Feral Rage, this is a synergy to Fury, as you'll see later on in the tree, but this is maxed as well because when you attack with Feral Rage, you get a spinning orb that goes around your body and charges up. It gives you a boost to your run speed, lifesteal, damage, and attack rating as well. Rabies, 1 point. It's just a prerequisite for Fury, which is our main attack. The Fury hits 3 times. There's an attack rating bonus, a huge damage bonus, and you can see there's the synergy for Feral Rage. I'm only level 85 right now, but as you level up, you can put more points into Heart of the Wolverine. It summons a little spirit that gives you damage bonus, attack rating bonus, and you want to have this little guy with you all the time as well. He's a big help. Jumping straight into our inventory. Soul Drainers, I would say this is best in slot. I've got a pretty nice corruption on there, 29% ED. Of course, there's the Leech, Life and Mana, and minus 8% physical resistance to your enemies, minus 96% monster defense per hit. This is a little bit nerfed from Season 1, but remember the minus 96% monster defense per hit still applies to bosses as well. Ravenfrost for the Cannot Be Frozen. Verdungos for the PDR and the FHR, as well as a little bit of a life boost. A nice BK ring here, 5 life leech stolen per hit, and slammed with magic damage reduced. This is a pretty decent ring. I've got Goblin Toes here for the enhanced damage and crushing blow, as well as a little bit of PDR. I slammed lightning resistance onto this, so this is what I use in regular times, but if I'm fighting Ubers or, major bosses, then I would switch this slot out to something like Gore Riders for the crushing blow and deadly strike. Chains of Honor, which I believe is the best melee armor after there was the nerf to Fortitude. Chains of Honor, of course, gives you PDR, life stolen per hit, 2 to all skills. This rolled 60 resistance, which is perfect. Pretty lucky on that one. The strength increase also helps us wear our weapon, which is a Ethereal Ogre Maul, the Windhammer. This was puzzle boxed for 4 open sockets, so need the Shale runes in there for the increased attack speed and the Ohm rune for the ED, of course the Zod to make it indestructible. I've hit 100% increased attack speed on this weapon, and that adds up with the 20 increased attack speed from Highlords, which gives a total of 120, which brings us to our 120 IS breakpoint, which I believe is 4.4 frames. I'll have to double check that and post it on there, but that is pretty much the max attack speed you can have for this Fury Druid. Last but not least, we've got an Ethereal Cerebus Bite. pretty decent roll, a little bit low on the life leech and a bad corruption, but you've got the deadly strike, you've got the open wounds, very nice shape-shifting helmet overall. Unfortunately, the puzzle box only gave me one socket, so we had to throw the Zod rune into there. On switch, just a Ondels, because when we shapeshift into werewolf form, we want as much skills as possible, so I also throw on this shapeshifting amulet. Gives us as much shapeshifting skill as possible when we do that. Also got a life tap wand here. You definitely need this when you're killing monsters without, especially Uber Tristram. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to cast life tap in werewolf form, so you'll probably need a friend to help you out with that. I've got a demon limb here for the enchant. Again, the buffs your attack rating and a little bit of damage. The charms are just life resistance, small charms, and some of them have a little bit of damage increase. An Annie, a torch, and shape-shifting skillers, and one all resistance grand charm. You'll notice a few of my shape-shifting skillers have the 12 FHR. 12 FHR, or sorry, faster hit recovery is quite important for this build, as you'll see here. You've got your standing FHR breakpoints, but you've also got your wolf form FHR breakpoints. So we're able to hit the 42 FHR breakpoint faster hit recovery, and remember, your survivability and ability to damage and kill monsters is based on how often you can hit them. And when a boss hits you and stuns you, you're losing time. The more time it takes you to recover, the less time you have to hit them and damage them or leech off them. So the higher the faster hit recovery, the better it is for this melee character overall. Alright, our mercenary. Pretty simple, just an Ethereal Reaper's Toll. The amp damage will break physical immunities. IK Gloves for the strength. Trex for the strength. And Thunder Gods for the strength as well. So we can wear Templar's Might. The Might Aura is a big damage increase for you. This is a Defiance Merc, so he's giving us Defiance as well as Might, and really helps us out when we're dealing with monsters and killing bosses. Shout out to Twitch for letting me borrow this. Andy's Helm, just for the IS, more strength, overall survivability for your mercenary. Okay guys, let's jump into some gameplay.
The Order welcomes you.
No! God! No! God, please, no!